All right, everybody. So today we're just going to do a quick live stream. It's going to be a short little session. And today we're going over the beta version of our platform, showing some of the new features like the new social posts that you can do for scaling out all of your organic marketing and things like that. So Brian is guiding Sue right now through creating a new social post for her Google My Business. So far, we've created the content. We've taken that content from listings to leads. We've saved a photo and uploaded that photo. And now we can actually push this post live to her Google My Business. This also allows us to do social media posting to Facebook and a lot of the other integrations we'll be adding into the platform as well soon.
Absolutely, guys. So essentially what we've done here is we went ahead and took a look at one of the PDFs that we have listed inside of listings to leads. And this was for down payment assistance. And there was one little section that was in that particular PDF that had some questions that would catch people's attention. So right here, ready to own a home, are tired of your monthly rent payments, going to pay someone else's mortgage, sick of throwing rent away every month instead of investing in your future, and want to own a house but don't have the money for a down payment. So essentially what we did is we utilized this article or this PDF that we have provided to those of us in Leads to ROI. And you can go ahead and just copy a couple of things out of here. And in this post, Sue, we just went ahead and threw "or" in between each one of those questions and said, if you'd like the answer to any of these questions, feel free to click the button below to call me directly. So we have the call button. As you can see, the preview on the right is exactly what this is going to look like. And we took one of the images from that PDF. And so this is a very, very fast way that you can go ahead and create a social post that can not only go to Google My Business, but will also be able to go to, say, Facebook and Instagram down the road once this is out of beta and it's live on everyone's account. So Sue, if you want, you can go ahead and click post now.
You know, the other thing
for later.
The other thing you can also do with these posts as well, which I think would be very beneficial, is actually also adding in your calendar link. So everybody that signs up with us has their bookingwithme.com domain, which is your personal calendar. And so whether it's Google My Business or Facebook or Instagram, and you're doing these social media posts, you could add in your booking link and anybody can then book directly to your calendar from these organic posts.
And actually, that's a great point, William. Let's show them two different places where they can go to find that booking link. So the first place I'd like to show you guys is under the sites section. So Sue, if you could navigate to sites on the left, and the first thing that should populate would be funnels. So now let's go ahead and scroll down. Oh yeah, we were doing some funnel hacking and on your account. Let's go ahead and scroll down the book with me right there. We just passed it. So let's scroll up to the book with me funnel. Go ahead and click on that. And so we have your book with me right here. So go ahead and copy that URL. And what I'd like for you to do first is just, yeah, you can click that button or we can just copy. I would also like to just show you what the page looks like. So if you could open the page as well to the right, the button you're going to click first. That works. So as you can see, it's just going to open up a booking link, book a call with Sue Steinman, choose date and time below, and they'll be able to select a day and time to meet with you. And the availability that's on your calendar is going to populate right here. Now, another thing, if you scroll down a little ways, you can see that GMT 7 right there, America, Phoenix, MST. So the time zone of whoever clicks on your link, let's say if you're going to have a Zoom with somebody or if you were doing some recruiting, trying to get someone to join your brokerage, you can, if they were to click on this, it's going to actually show in their time zone and it will be your availability still, but based off of their time zone. So that way there's no confusion. The time zone is going to be based off of where you are located. Now, the second place where you guys can actually find this link is going to be if you click on, if we go back to Leads to ROI. I guess I don't think this would actually show the link. I think this is just going to show you the URL, but let's go ahead and go into settings at the bottom left. So the main settings on the left menu. And then we can jump into custom values. So on the left side of the screen, there's a custom values menu. It's at the very bottom of the left without scrolling.
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's go ahead and scroll down. And should have been booking link. So it should be under appointment booking funnel right there. So this is going to be the appointment booking funnel is going to be the domain that you have that would send you guys directly to bookingwithme.com. Now, this custom field is filled so that we can actually go ahead and do a couple of additional things for you as far as send out the booking with me in an email or in a text message and follow up. Now do me a favor and just click on domains for me, Sue. I just want to make sure that something was set up here. And let's click on edit to the Susan Steinman bookingwithme.com. And perfect. So the booking with me page is there. So you should be able to just go to that susansteinman.bookingwithme.com, and that should open up the exact same page for us.
And after that, I actually have an idea of something that I'd love to show on Sue's account that we can do with that booking calendar.
Awesome. There we go.
Beautiful.
So either way, whether you use the link that you find in the funnel or whether you guys use the link that you find in custom values, it's going to take you directly to your booking link. So everyone that has a Leads to ROI account, this is already preset in there. So you have a booking page. And if you guys want to make any adjustments or changes, like let's just say that the color scheme of the booking page doesn't match the color scheme that you would like to have for your brand or your business, it's very simple to go ahead and change those in the site builder. All you'd have to do is click edit page right here on this particular page. You could click edit. And then from edit, we can change things like the background colors, the background images, all of those kinds of things. So every section of this site is individual. It's easy to click, drag, drop, edit, customize, all of that good stuff.
And so, Sue, what I'd like for you to do once this opens up is I saw that you have some reviews in your account from your Google My Business, right? And so I just want to show one simple thing that anybody can add that looks really fantastic on a page to help with that. So let's add a section in here. Let's scroll below the booking calendar and click that plus for me. Let's go with the orange.
Yeah. The blue or the orange? This one?
I do the orange.
The orange one, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
And then scroll down, and in that left-hand menu, click on the reviews. You see that star that says reviews? Scroll up a little bit. Right there. So click on that for me. And voila.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Now you've got your customer testimonials added to your booking link.
And
Awesome
it looks
work.
great too, doesn't it? Doesn't it look
It
fantastic?
does.
I really love the way that they've that we've gotten this layout structured. It really does. It looks beautiful. So, and the
So I
fact that
hit
that's,
save.
yep, click save. The fact that it's synced with your Google My Business. So anytime that you get a new review, that's going to update and show those dynamically. So it's great all across the board.
And so
Is
you
it-
guys can see, oh, go ahead and ask Sue.
Is it possible if you get video reviews that they can link as well?
So the video reviews, you'd have to individually place them on the site, but you
Yeah,
absolutely can. There's no,
Yeah.
yep. If we go back to the edit, I do want to show you guys how to change colors and things like that on here really fast. So we can see that this very top image that's behind the book a call with location owner first name, location owner last name, that's all there so that we can automatically plug your guys' information into the calendar as soon as we have somebody that as soon as your account's live. So once your guys' account's live, your info is going to show up here when someone clicks on that link. Now, if we wanted to make any adjustments or edits on any of these things, the orange boxes themselves are going to be the individual element. And then you can see that there was also a blue box, which if Sue, if you move over to the left, okay, so now we've got a blue box. The blue box is for a row or a column. And then if we continue to search, you can go down one more just below that blue line. Now we have the green box. The green box is going to be that whole section. So if we click on the green box here, if you just click anywhere on it, you're going to see that our settings change in the far left column. So now those settings are changing in the left column. Sue, if you'd like, go ahead and scroll down a little ways and you'll see that there is an image here. So we have a background image that's been saved. So if you go ahead and click on the photo to the right of the actual URL, if you click on this, you can actually jump in and there's going to be a handful of background images that you'll be able to take a look at. So you can click on, say, like, I would do relocated items. And so we've actually had, with an update that we did, we created folders in this section so you guys can organize all of your images for your funnels, your landing pages, all of those kinds of things. Let's actually, at the top where it says search, go ahead and click My Media.
Oh, click my media, sorry.
Yep. And go to backgrounds. So now you've got a handful of different backgrounds that you could choose from or utilize on this page and that particular section. So do any of these stand out, or do you like any of these better than what's currently on there?
I like that one.
Cool. Awesome. And then, so we've changed the background color here. Do you feel that that light blue should also be changed in the section that's below this, right behind the calendar?
Yeah.
So again, we want to make sure that we're in the green box. There we go, because that's the full section. So if we click into the green box, then we'll be able to do the same thing and edit the background on the left side of the screen. Now, this one isn't an image. This is just a color. So what you can do is you can scroll up and let's take a look. So the color is actually, scroll down. I'm sorry, we passed it. It's right there. So background color, we can click on that. So this is kind of a transparent opaque color. And so you can select any color that you would like here. So you could do a gray, and you can see as you're clicking these, it's changing that background color that's behind. You could do a light purple or like a fuchsia, or you can actually add a custom color. So if we scroll down just a little ways, it says didn't find your color, add a custom one. So you can click there and you can actually create a custom color to add in. And all you have to do is click on the box. Oh no, it's going to actually have you type it in. We used to, there we go. I was going to say our dev team had it so that you could just go through the colors and take a look. So you can actually go ahead and click on any of this and you can make your own custom color for this.
I like pink salmon.
Like what?
I like pink salmon. But yeah,
No,
so a lot of functionality with this, and you can truly personalize this to whatever color scheme that you want and what works with your brand. That's the beauty of it.
Absolutely. Or yourself, whatever
Excellent.
whatever you'd like to have in there for you. And then you can also scroll down. There's going to be another section behind your, so this purple section is going to be behind your reviews that you just added in as well. And so if you scroll down, you're going to see that the purple section is also behind the reviews. And then we have no more sections, so it ends right there. But do me a favor and go ahead and hover over the customer testimonials again. And let's click onto that plus at the bottom. I just want to show you guys really fast some of the additional options that are available to add into your site. So these reviews, and so let's do the plus on the orange. So this would be to create a new section. And then the blue is to create a new column. So the columns, you can do things like 3 rows or 3 columns within that section. So you can have 3 boxes that are lined up or anything along those lines. So really cool stuff. We can show you guys a little bit more and go in depth on the funnel builder down the road. But let's go ahead and let's scroll up a little ways. So we've got reviews in there. Let's say, and you've already got your calendar. Let's say if you wanted to add a survey into this, you could always click on the survey tool. Or Sue, you had asked about videos. Let's actually do videos first. And
I think a survey would be a great idea too, Brian, where you could ask somebody, you could create a simple survey that asks somebody if they're currently a homeowner, or are they looking to buy? Are they looking to sell? Are they currently a renter? Are you pre-approved? You could go through all of those quick questions, do 5, 6 quick questions and get a lot of great info. Just make them yes or no's.
Sue really likes that map right there. Go ahead and click on the map. We'll remove some of this stuff so it's not so cluttered. But on the map itself, what you can do is you can actually go ahead and select the location of where you want the map to be, so that it can show, like, say, the location of your office or anything along those lines.
Yep.
And so what we would do, should be able to go into advanced.
It's the open search box.
Oh, it's the open search box. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to
So go
general.
back to general. And right there, you see that box that says open search box? That's the one we want. And now you can search for the location that you want. And then you could say, find me at my office.
So that's a way that you can have the map on there. Now for the video itself, I actually think let's go ahead and delete this video section. And I want to do something else so that I can show you guys some of the additional features that are in here that are super cool. So at the top right, there is a trash can of that on that orange. Yep, perfect. So now instead of clicking on the orange box, let's scroll down and let's select the green box. Let's go ahead and start this from scratch. So I'll have the blue, the green, go ahead and click plus on the green. So let's just say that we want to do this as a full width section of the website. So we can go ahead and select full width.
Looks like we got a little glitch there. Interesting.
And scroll down for me. Now you're going to see a plus in the middle. And it's going to say add row. Go ahead and click to add a row. And let's add 3 columns. So what this is going to do is it's going to split the section of this landing page up into 3 individual columns, and you can add an element into each one of these columns. So let's say, for example, Sue, you have a client that has given you a video testimonial, but they've also given you a written testimonial. And so let's go ahead and click add element on this. And let's scroll up to the top and let's select a let's go ahead and select, oh no, it's not at the top. Yeah, no, keep scrolling up. It should be a headline at the top. Let's go ahead and add a sub headline because it's going to be large with it being a headline. Go ahead and add a sub headline. Let's go ahead and click add on the middle box as well. And let's add a sub headline there. Go ahead and click that, and then do that again in the far right box as well. All right, so let's say you had 3 folks that had gone ahead and given you reviews. You can go ahead and plug the reviews that were in writing in here. And if they have also given you video reviews, go ahead and hit the plus just below that subheadline. So now you can go in and you can select a video
Oh, cool.
and go ahead and add that in on all of those boxes.
And so see how also, since you have the 3 columns now, that it's actually created a smaller section for you there instead of the one huge massive one. And so for things like video testimonials, or when you're trying to, maybe let's say you shot some videos where you've got a little series and you want people to watch all of them, it's really nice to have them laid out this way so that people see that there's more. Like sometimes when you have one big video, people only think there's just that one video. Like a lot of people don't even tend to scroll down the rest of the page. It's just human nature. You think that's all that's there on the page. So that this is a way to truly make it so people can see there's more content.
Definitely. Now, Sue, you see how you have that outline for the purple box for individual columns? Go ahead and click right there for me. And let's say we wanted this to stand out a little bit more. We wanted it to pop. On the left side of the screen, let's go ahead and scroll down. So you can see we are in the element 3rd column on the left side of the screen. Every time we click on a new element, it's going to change whatever that element is. Now let's actually go up to background color. So just a little ways up, background color. And let's say that we wanted to do a white background right here. So now it's going to make a white background behind the image in this particular column. So go ahead and let's do the same thing for column 2 and column 1. And we want to be in the purple boxes. There we go. And we'll make that white.
You know, and another little point while you're doing this is that there's also a lot of instances I know where I actually only want something to be in the center of the page. And unfortunately, you can't just like choose, I want this video to be centered. So this is the way that you can create those 3 columns and then just use the center column, leave the other 2 outsides blank. And now you've got that smaller version that is still centered. So another use case there.
Absolutely. So right now you can see how this kind of makes it look like it. If you've looked at anybody's website where they've got individual cards that are stacked in rows of 3 or 4 or 5, this is the exact same thing. So it sets everything up just like what you currently, or what a lot of the big name websites and things like that will put individual cards so that you can kind of look through all of those different things. Now, Sue, let's say that once you have these three set up and you've got 3 more video testimonials with individualized testimonials that are coming in. Let's go ahead and move the mouse to where we can see that blue box again. So blue, it's going to be between the purple, that one. Okay, now what we want to do is actually on the top of this box, we want to hit that paper over the paper. So the button in the section of the top right of that box itself.
This one?
Next to the trash can.
Yep.
Yep, right there. So all you have to do is hit that copy button. And now what that's going to do is add an additional section just below this. So now you have 2 different video sections that are on there. Just like that. So you can clone that section. And for these videos to upload them, all you have to do is click on the video itself. And there's going to be a URL that just needs to be added. So you can upload these directly from YouTube. You can use Vimeo. You can use Wistia. And so you can see on the left, it says video type in the left column, because now we're editing the actual video. So it says video type there at the bottom where you were. You can click that drop down so you can see we have YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia. You can also do custom embedded code. So if your video is coming from a software that isn't Google or that isn't YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, or if it's not an HTML5, you can go ahead and grab the custom embedded code from wherever that video is and paste it in, and your video will be able to play. You can see there's also a function to where you can turn autoplay on or off. And then I believe those cards as well, with the where we have the white backgrounds, I believe you can also adjust those to have round edges, which is kind of cool. So let's actually go ahead and click back into the purple square for one of those right there. And then on the left, let's go ahead and go to advanced. There we go. All right, so we can add a border. We can't make it a particular like rounded, but you can select full border. So you can see it does a border outline around the white of the image all the way around. You can do a border that's top and bottom. You can do just the bottom side. You can do a full all the way around. So a couple of really cool things there. And then of course you can change the color of that border. Oh, and then radius edges. That's where we can change this. So once we add the border, go ahead and click on radius edges for me. And so let's say bottom edges only. And then let's go ahead and select the pixel, the border radius, and we can go ahead and add a couple of pixels to this. So let's say 4 pixels, for example, or 2. So it's going to change the size of what that actual border around that particular section of the website is going to look like. Awesome. There you go. That purple would actually go well with the colors that you chose. That would match the theme of the rest of the site.
So this could be like a Kelly Wheeler video too. Hey, thanks for booking on my calendar with me. Blah, blah, blah.
What I would actually have in that instance is that I would have that on the next page. The thank you for booking on my calendar, I would have that on the very next page. So for this, okay. I would actually say, let's go ahead and remove these additional 3 columns, these 3-row columns. We just wanted to use that to kind of demonstrate and show. If you hover over the blue and hit the delete, it'll delete the entire section. Same thing if you click on the green as well. So for the green, it will delete the entire section. Easier if you go from the top.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Okay.
Yep, from that corner. There you go. And so I like what we've got though with your reviews and with the maps. All you got to do is click save in the top right corner. Your color scheme is going to be saved and everything's going to be ready to rock. What I would do on this though is I would click the little 9 dots that are in a square to the right of your save button. I would go to the next page, and then from that next page, I would go ahead and go to the book with me, the next page below. So this is going to navigate to your essentially your thank you page. And I would make the color scheme on the next page match the color scheme on this page.
Oh, look at that.
So we have the thank you for booking. So what you can do is go ahead and select that thank you for booking. And do me a favor. Let's go ahead and actually preview this page really fast. So there is something going on with your headshot. Your headshot isn't populating. I'll take a look into that. Let's hop back over into the editor, and then you can just change the thank you for booking over to the color scheme or that particular background image that we chose for the other page. I don't even have to tell her, she just knows.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure if is it background color here or.
So it was a background image that we chose for this one.
That's right.
Sue's been doing a lot of funnel hacking. We can go to backgrounds and go ahead and select your image. There you
Cool.
go. Then just go ahead and hit save. And if you want to update the color of the section below to match the color that you chose on the other site, you can go ahead and do that as well here.
And then this is where you could add, like you said, a video or something if you want.
Absolutely. So again, this is a full section itself, and it's a full width section. So if you click add row, what it's going to do is it's going to have you select how many columns you would like for that row to be. So if it's one column, it's going to take up the full width. If it's two columns, it's just going to be the full width split directly in half. 3 columns, 4 columns, all the way up to 6. I like to keep things typically 3 columns or less. Once we get out to 6 columns, it's just going to look somewhat tacky. And if we're on a mobile device and we want that to come across as 6 columns wide, I would actually use like an image in place of columns, especially if we're doing it with text and images. I would actually create an image in Canva specifically for that, or in an image software. But you could click one column here and then you could add a video in. And if you wanted to shoot a video once we got off of this training, Sue, you could go ahead and shoot a video. Thank you so much for taking the time to book with me. I'm looking forward to chatting with you, and just kind of do a little preemptive video. And then what you can do after you've saved this is come back into it at any time. And once you've uploaded that video, whether it was YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, or whether it was just we're doing a custom embed from another provider, you can go ahead and just paste in the link or the code for that video to populate here. And then your video will be ready to rock once somebody books with you, and you'll have a thank you page with a custom message that goes out to them.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no,
All right.
so I think we're going to do some more trainings, you guys, on landing pages and funnels on our Thursday trainings, because this is a huge aspect of our platform that we haven't really opened the door for you guys yet too much on. And I want to make sure that for those that are wanting to get in and build their own funnels or landing pages or get some of their own marketing out there, give you guys some updates on how to utilize this section of the platform so that you guys can go out there and acquire more clients and use it to win in your marketing efforts, whether that's in a follow-up message so that you can have a survey in there to gather some additional information, or whether it's going to be a landing page where you want to capture their information right out of the gate. So all you have to do is click save on this, Sue, and everything will save. I do recommend shooting a video, uploading that to YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, whichever video provider you want to use. Then just copy and paste the link into video URL, click save again, and you'll be good to go.
That's cool. Does this booking calendar, does it send them any kind of reminders?
Yes. So
Yep.
anytime somebody books on your calendar, there is an automated workflow that's going to send out text messages and emails. And you guys, it's basically the same thing that we send out to you guys for a live weekly training. So it will send a message out an hour before, 10 minutes before, letting them know to join, so that it gives them some gentle reminders so that they can hop on your meeting.
Yep.
And that's
Excellent.
As soon as somebody books on your calendar, they automatically go into that workflow. So if I book a meeting with you, Sue, for next week on Thursday at this time, I'm going to get an email and a text right now to confirm that meeting. And then we'll have another message that goes out the day of and just before the meeting.
Okay, that sounds great.
Absolutely. Well, you guys, that should just about cover it for our live training today. William, do you have anything to wrap up with?
No, I think that's pretty good session there.
Awesome. Well, you guys, thanks for tuning in today and joining us for our live training. And we look forward to meeting all of you guys in either our support hour tomorrow on Monday, or we may have you guys come back for our live training that we have next Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for today, and we look forward to seeing you guys on our next session.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Everybody.